Welcome back to the channel, guys. We got to finish up this rear hydro pump and kind of fixing the subframe on this. Now keep in mind as the viewer, this subframe obviously is cobbled together. This isn't factory, so I'm going to be cutting a couple pieces out of this. So hopefully that'll calm you down before your comments go, you can't cut that out, that's in there for a reason. Let me show you what I'm talking about, and then we've also got a little extra welding to do. So let's zoom in real quick. Where this arm sits is on this tube, and it's welded here, and one grade 8 bolt all the way through, but it's not welded here, or in the back, or on the other side. So I want to weld that up and make sure that is a very strong connection, because that piece right there that runs all the way across, that's what's in our way to get in our suction tube from the rear pump there. Let me try to get in closer. Okay, so you can see this where this sits. This runs back. Man, the lighting sucks. So we're gonna cut this out, but we've got to put welds in here and make sure this is a really strong connection here. And then that'll give us the room we need to get our suction tube in there. Okay, so we've got that bar out of the way. So now you can see the suction tube goes in there and hooks up to there. So what I'm going to do first, though, is get welding. I want to weld all the way around here on both sides and up in here and get that really nice and strong. I can't hold the camera and do this. All right, so we got our suction tube on. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like a nut right here. It's a 3/8 drive. So we're gonna flip that to lefty-loosey, pull that out. And then we've got these guys right here. What do we think those are? 1/2 inch? Yep. Plate comes off. All right. With high trans fluid until it leaks out that hole. Trans hydraulic oil. Premium, obviously. And as you can see, maybe it started leaking out the back there. We're going to tighten that up. Okay. Tighten that up. Clean up our mess a little bit, since we've got quite the mess to clean up here. Okay, it's good and tight. Put our plate back on. That, we don't have a chance for it to leak yet because there's no fluid in the hydraulic pump yet. That, if it was going to leak, it sure would start leaking now. And our cork gasket, which is between the hydraulic pump and that, could leak right now without any pressure. So I don't see any leaks. So far, so good. Next step is to jack up this rear end so the tires can spin. And then we've got to loosen that bolt and that one. And this controls our neutral. So once we get this running, then we'll set neutral and hammer this down as needed. Right now it's all the way up. So we got to start it up, get the tires spinning, and then find out where our neutral is. I don't know if you can see that arrow. Right there's an arrow stamped in, so I believe that should be neutral right there. Okay, so we moved our voltage regulator, which we did have hanging down over there, if you remember when we took the fender off. So we moved that back here. We hooked up our battery, grounded it, and the power. And then I want to set neutral off of my treadle pedal. Our neutral, so we just got to tighten those bolts back up, and then we got to tighten these up, raise this up, and then you'll notice I've got a leak in my line right here, so we're going to pull this line off and weld that up. And then let's take a look down here. Got nothing leaking there. We got nothing leaking there. Our cork gasket seems to be holding. So man, life is good. Well, thanks for tuning in today. If you get a chance, hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you next video.